Hello everyone, welcome to Demystifying Networking, where we demystify complex networking concepts. In this video, we are going to have a look at a scenario-based question related to OSPF. In this scenario, we have two routers, router 1 and router 2. Both these routers are configured under OSPF area 0. If we run the command show IP OSPF interface brief on router 1, we see that loopback 0 and gigabit Ethernet 0/0 interface is enabled under OSPF area 0. If we run the command show IP OSPF interface brief, we see that loopback 0 and gigabit Ethernet 0/0 is enabled under OSPF 0. But the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0 is shown in downstate. If we run show IP OSPF neighbor command on both router 1 and router 2, it does not give us any output. It means that the OSPF neighborship between router 1 and router 2 is not forming. In the first step of the troubleshooting process, let's verify the existing OSPF configuration on router 1 and router 2. As you can see, OSPF is configured on router 1. Now let's go to router 2 and verify its existing OSPF configuration. As you can see, OSPF is configured on router 2 as well. In the second step of the troubleshooting process, let's verify the interfaces enabled for OSPF on router 1 and router 2. As you can see, on router 1, we have two interfaces, loopback 0 and gigabit Ethernet 0/0 enabled under OSPF area 0. Now let's go to router 2 and verify which interfaces are enabled under OSPF. As you can see, router 2 also has two interfaces, loopback 0 and gigabit Ethernet 0/0 interfaces enabled under OSPF area 0. If you closely look at the command output, you will notice that the gigabit Ethernet 0/0 interface on router R2 is shown in the down state. Let's verify the status of gigabit Ethernet 0/0 interface on router 2. As you can see, the gigabit Ethernet 0/0 interface on router R2 is in admin down state. In the third step of the troubleshooting process, let's unshut the interface on router R2. As you can see, the interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0 is now in up state, and the OSPF neighborship between router 1 and router 2 is in full state. In step 4, let's verify the OSPF neighborship between router 1 and router 2. As you can see, the neighborship between router 1 and router 2 is in full state. Now let's go to router R2 and verify the OSPF neighborship. As you can see, on router R2 as well, the OSPF neighborship with router R1 is in full state. The lessons learned in this video are: interfaces participating in OSPF must be in up state in order to send and receive hello packets. If interface is in down state, it will never send or receive OSPF hello packets, preventing OSPF neighbor formation. If you found this video useful, please like and share this video and subscribe to Demystifying Networking for more such useful content.